Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. We've all been there, have that history essay due for tomorrow, no time to study, go to the library or bury yourselves in books. But you're thinking, I've seen the movies, I've got this. With that in mind, I bet you've heard this song before. Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. So, who was he really? Let's find out. Let's take the first lyric from the song. There lived a certain man in Russia long ago. So, it was in 1800s, so I guess that counts as long ago. Depends not really, if you ask a millennial for sure, but if you ask my grandma, it would have been like it was yesterday. He was big and strong, in his eyes a flaming glow. So, big, probably, yeah, he was Russian after all. But strong? Well, he was born to a peasant family, so probably he was working the field, so maybe, yeah. How about the flaming glow? Well, if by flaming you mean murderous glance, well, yeah. Most people looked at him with terror and with fear, but to Moscow chicks he was such a lovely dear. Well, why was that actually? Well, not sure if because of his looks, because, come on, but he was accused of sexual favors, of having sexual intercourse with his patients, so probably that helped. He could preach the Bible like a preacher. If the Bible was Kama Sutra, maybe. Full of ecstasy and fire. But he was also the kind of teacher women would desire. Well, not sure what to say about that. There was this case in which a woman stabbed him. And it was because she thought that he is the Antichrist and that he is seducing the innocents. So, hopefully I'm not desired in that way. Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. Russia's love machine? Guys, come on. We're talking about the priest, right? Well, a self-proclaimed priest nonetheless, but he ruled the Russian land and never mind the Tsar. So he had some ties with the Russian Tsar. He was favored by the Tsarina. But the Kazachok he danced really wunderbar. In all affairs of state, he was the man to please. Okay, here indicating basically the fact that he was casting some shadows on the royal couple, that he was puppeteering them in some way. An interesting picture I found on Wikipedia is this caricature with him and the imperial couple. But he was real great when he had a girl to squeeze. Well, aren't we all? For the queen, he has no wheeler dealer, though she'd heard the things he'd done. She believed he was a holy healer who would heal her son. So, restoration. She thought that he was healing their son of hemophilia. And chorus. But when his drinking and lusting and his hunger for power became known to more and more people, the demands to do something about this outrageous man became louder and louder, thus starting the series of assassination attempts. This man's just gotta go, declared his enemies. But the ladies begged, don't you try to do it, please. Remember the lady that stabbed him? No doubt this Rasputin had lots of hidden charms. Though he was a brute, they just fell into his arms. Then one night some men of higher standing, basically the nobles, set a trap they're not to blame, Come to visit us, they kept demanding, and he really came. So they put lead into his food. Lover of the Russian queen, they put some poison into his wine. Russia's greatest love machine. Well, the love machine part we know, but we're talking about the man that didn't want to die. He was stabbed, he was poisoned, he was thrown into the river, and still he didn't want to die. So there you have it, guys. That was my take on Boney M's famous Rasputin song. So, what do you think? Is it accurate? Is it fully satirical? Let me know in the comment section below.
Life panic attack. It's happening. Someone bringing a paper bag.
In his eyes a flaming glow. In his eyes a flaming glow. Ta-da! Gata!